And hello, this is Mostly Arbitrary Podcast, episode...
Touching the shaft!
What? Episode 8.
I'm back!
Rachel's back. Ayham's back.
Good to see you. Never mind. Good to be here.
Joey's been here as always.
No.
I'm
not
here too.
I'm in a ditch in Eastern Europe.
Joey's in a ditch in Eastern... I'm here.
I'm only here in spirit.
I wish I was in Eastern Europe. That'd be fun.
I'm going to Western Europe and no one's coming with me.
Sorry.
Why isn't nobody coming with
I didn't...
You don't want to. You said you're not. You're not in America then, apparently, is what you told me.
I have a lot going on.
this summer, next summer?
Yeah, next summer. After I graduate.
I got
Yetman trip.
pilgrimage to go to.
Pilgrimage?
Yeah.
Oh. Very cool. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing next summer, but I got accepted to, like, the UCLA camp. What? Yeah. Yeah, it's
UCLA
like 2
camp
weeks.
for what?
Where you basically live on campus and learn about cancer research.
Huh.
Which is what, I mean, my first option was neuroscience, which was what I wanted to do, but I guess biology was the next thing. And it's like UCLA, Berkeley, and Yale are where the camps are. So that'll be fun. And
I'm doing nothing.
really over summer? You're really doing nothing?
I have nothing planned.
Oh. And then we're going to Yellowstone, and then I have to go to Mexico for a week to, like, build a church and, like, teach children, like, in Mexico about the Word of God, and I don't know. It'll be fun.
Word.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Oh, and band camp, and the IB retreat, and I'm going to get a job in the EE, and...
This sounds too planned to me.
I don't know.
This is not how I operate on my breaks.
I have like 5 things on my list.
Which are?
I don't know. I'm going to go to LA and also look at colleges.
That's
I
fun.
have
like
family there. And then I'm going to do all the school garbage. And I'm going to try and write a short story thing.
Really?
I want to do.
I'll read it.
Because I want to get that done.
That'll be funny.
Actually, I'm
Is
trying
it
to
funny
make
or
it
serious?
I want to make it serious because
Make it
I want to
serious,
write a
yeah.
character story and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And I did apply to do a journalism thing at the U of A, but they were like, "Nah, you're not in." And then my mom said, "It's okay, just because you're white." I was like, "Thanks, Mom."
It's like colleges like that.
I
Like,
got accepted to UCLA camp, and I'm Asian, so...
yeah.
Exactly.
No, but, like, it accepts so many... Like,
Yeah.
UCLA, it's like 50%
Aren't you out of
is
state?
Asian.
You're out of state.
I know.
That probably is. Like I don't. I'm not saying. Of course, you're an IB. You have good. I bet you have good grades.
No.
But you're Asian and all that stuff, and there's like a family background of
That's
Philippines too.
It's weird because my cousin is coming from LA to Tucson to go to the U of A for an engineering camp.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, U of A has a superior engineering.
Yeah, and then I'm going to LA for a medical thing.
Yeah.
So that's my family. Engineers and doctors and musicians. Everyone.
Stereotypes.
Oh, I know, it's true. Like, my cousin, she is at MIT, and she's at MIT. Just, like, take that in. Just, like, take that in. And she's also minoring in music. So.
What is she majoring in?
Engineering.
Oh,
MIT. You know.
you're not doing anything, Matt?
I have nothing planned for this summer, except
That's
for doing
good.
my extended essay.
Ugh.
Well, volunteer. You need
Yeah,
volunteers.
you can do volunteer stuff, yeah, sure.
You need to do alright.
Do you have your class project yet?
No, Joey's thing, that's his guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my
Okay.
club that you're
Yeah.
both in.
Is that both of your class projects?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to do the thing, you know, like Nikki came in and talked to us about at her sister's school, like this little boy who has this like really special type of cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bridget and I were thinking about like making a fundraiser where he's like really into candy, so we would maybe like, I don't know, have like this huge, you know, the Fun Fest or like little things like that, but it would be like Candyland
Oh, I see.
type thing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so for like little kids and stuff. And like go around selling candy. I don't know. Maybe.
That's good.
Yeah.
Especially for a good cause.
Yeah.
For Matt, you're not basically. You didn't volunteer as much.
What?
You didn't volunteer at all, did you?
What do you
I
have
did
for
some
service
volunteering.
and action? What do you have for action for
For
class right
action,
now?
I have like nothing.
Yeah.
But what?
I have nothing either.
For action?
I thought you did that
You
thing where you got
guys-
beat up by a
You
train.
guys should do yoga with me.
I did.
my
I did Krav Maga.
It is so good for you.
I thought you did that thing where you got beat up by
That's my
Palestinian
voice.
men.
Do you see that?
Oh, you mean Israeli?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
That's me.
I did that for like a couple of times, then I quit, and then I just gave
I thought
up.
you were gonna get us a deal.
Gave up on that
That
would have been hype. I would have done it.
Alright, good.
I might take archery lessons. You
Pretty
guys could
cool.
do that with me.
Archery. I'm
Yeah?
good in archery.
Really?
I was raised on archery.
Really? That's so cool.
I came out of the womb with a bow and arrow. There was a survival knife in my teeth. I had teeth when I was born.
I have survival teeth in my
Your
knife.
poor mother. Just imagine.
Oh my gosh.
It's like as soon as it comes up, the archer, the bow, is like, the arrow's like.
Just think of
my
it.
God.
The first thing that came out of the womb was
If
the
you
arrow.
have a teeth, or if you have a knife in your teeth while you're coming out of the womb.
Oh my-
Stop!
okay, hold on.
Stop! You gotta keep it appropriate.
Just saying.
Sorry, Mrs. Barkanic.
Okay, something I wish I could do, which is like the most coolest thing ever, is falconry. That is straight up like super awesome.
I may help you on that.
Really?
Do you have falcons?
No, you go to Jordan. You go like in 30 minutes.
I'm not going to
there.
go to Jordan to learn falconry in the
There's
Middle
no.
East.
What do you mean? Have you seen Tucson? You can't do falconry here. I mean,
Falconry?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do falconry in Jordan.
It only costs like $1,500. You go to Jordan. You
Yeah.
30 minutes out of
Come
a mat.
on.
Sand dunes. You wear white. You do a little turban thing, and then you just like stick out your hand, and you're like,
I just imagine you standing in the desert with a turban, going, I'm waiting for a bird to show up.
Really?
That's not what falconry is. I am having a bird rest on
I'm
your
a falcon!
having a bird rest on
I
your
see
arm.
them
is not
all the
falconry.
time whenever I go motorbiking on the sand dunes in Jordan.
Do any of them actually come to you?
No, because I don't have that good glove.
They don't. Ayham, let me clarify.
That's
They're
all
not
they care about.
attracted to gloves. They don't land on your arm just because you're wearing the
No, they're
gloves.
attracted to me. I refuse to accept them because I'm not wearing them.
Oh no, you don't understand that.
They flock to
to me. What the heck?
You're ridiculous. That's not how it works.
The falcons just show up and just hang out. I don't know why.
I can't get them to get away. They just love me. No,
I gotta refuse them because I'm not wearing the.
I can imagine you like Noah with all the animals just following.
No, but all seriousness, I
Desert.
know a couple of friends who actually do it.
Falconry? I feel like you have all these connections to like weird people.
They're weird, yeah.
Yeah, but falconry seems super awesome.
Why?
Because it's cool. You have a bird. You
Why?
can control a bird.
It's
I don't
like,
like
but that
birds.
bird's like worth like birds.
It's like having a spirit animal, but it's real. And you can, like,
No, we
send
talked
out
about
people.
spirit animals before it went nowhere.
Oh god, that's right. Whoops.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Oh, anyway, the volunteer thing. I'm volunteering at the VA at the hospital.
Right.
Are you interested?
I'd be down.
You be down?
The VA sounds like a disease.
The VA. I'm not gonna comment on that because my dad works there.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it does.
Anyway, if any of you are interested, tell me. I have an interview this week
Oh, cool.
with
Good luck.
with the head.
Good luck.
Yeah, I might. And if she asks for any more names, I'll put in yours.
For what is this again?
It's for the hospital. You can
Mm-hmm.
like what I'm doing is laboratory.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna help out with the laboratory.
That's fun. Yeah, I would much rather like help people than like research.
Yeah.
So like.
Do they have emotional therapy positions open?
Yeah, they have everything. Last summer I did a pharmacy. Yeah, it was very stressful.
I was gonna follow around maybe like an osteopathic practitioner.
There's like the most common one is like how there's
Does that
blind
sound
people.
fancy? Does that sound fancy?
Yeah, that sounds really
Okay.
fancy. I don't know what you were saying.
Thank you for listening.
No, like I didn't understand it. I was like I heard it.
All I heard was just
Me?
no.
Oh.
Gosh dang. Joke is lost.
Sorry.
Yeah, he was imitating me, my thought process. Anyway, they have like the most common volunteer job is that how there's blind patients that live in the hospital.
Right.
You basically guide them around.
That's cool.
And you carry this. I call it the blind game. It's like because they
So awful.
Oh my God.
like the volunteers carry this cane, and people refer to it as like excuse my language, the pimp cane, and just like they have to walk around it.
Your language. How dare you vulgar man. You said pimp.
Okay, good.
So you just like a lot of people do it because they get this cane and they just walk around. Are you interested in that?
Are you serious? People actually sign up for this job because they get to walk around with a cane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why do pimps have canes? Like, what do those do?
I've seen pimps, but I don't understand their psychology. You asked me in front of the class to describe a pimp for you.
Oh, that's right, Ayham. I remember that. Good God.
We should, like, ask this question and, like, answer. Oh, that should be an EE. Like,
That
why do
reminds me
pimps have
of
canes?
something that happened the other day. But
Let us hear.
I told you about this when I was driving to school and I saw a straight up prostitute on the side of the road.
Ooh.
And
How do you
she
know?
was like, because she was wearing leopard print pants that stopped here, her entire lower back was exposed, she was stooped over a bag on the side of the road.
Didn't she
On
also have
Oracle.
high heels?
Very high.
So
It
if
was
women wear
unpleasant.
leopard pants and high heels.
And most of their
Okay.
lower.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. And then I saw a person today at the SAT whose arms were covered in cuts. And I was like, oh, that's awful.
That is awful.
How was the SAT?
It was. I feel like I did awful, but that's okay.
You do not know madness until you've been staring at multiple choice bubbles and sentences for 4 hours.
I've done that today.
You do not know madness.
You took the SAT?
I took one of the practice tests.
Oh.
Basically the same routine.
So you'll do fine. You'll probably do really, really well.
I know I did better on the math than I did on the reading.
Me too.
I had the Russian teacher, so I had beneficent President
I
Putin
love
watching me the whole time.
Jennings!
That's the one I had to
Jennings
SAT.
is so awesome. She's so
Did
cool.
Putin watch you?
Yeah, Putin watched me. He was staring at me. And Lenin too. Lenin was like...
What about Tsar Nicholas? I saw him. I wrote a paper
She
on
has a
him.
Game of Thrones calendar.
Does she really?
It had motorcycles on it.
Yeah,
New Year, I guess.
I guess. Well, last year she did. She's in a motorcycle gang.
I
Well,
saw.
it says it's a club. It's a
Oh,
gang.
Yeah, I saw it on the shirt.
It's a gang?
I'm pretty sure.
Mrs. Jennings is in the gang. I don't even know who she is.
Let's not.
She's in. Well, she said so. She's like the Russian teacher. She's really, really, really cool. And she told us about one time, like, okay, she punched a girl in the face in an elevator in Russia because she, like...
It's Russia. That's
No, they were in an elevator and it was, like, being really jerky, and so this girl, like, panics and, like, presses the stop button. And so they were, like, in an elevator for, like, hours. And she was, like, freaking out, and so Jennings just, like, punches her in the face.
That sounds awesome.
I know.
Swag.
Anyway.
How about Ukraine?
How about Ukraine?
Why
You
does
guys
this-
know what's going
can
on in Ukraine?
Yes.
I'm just interested.
There's troops in Poland because we're stupid and no one's willing to talk about anything pop, and that's where we are.
Sorry.
Matt,
Well, I just learned everything there is about to know about Ukraine now.
I researched it because I care about Eastern Europe for no discernible reason.
why don't you, Rachel?
I don't know anything.
Okay.
Really.
Cool.
I get Twitter updates. Just kidding.
Wow.
Ukraine got invaded.
America.
Yeah.
I have Ukrainian civil service pins that I got for my birthday.
I'm only, like, half kidding. Because it's true.
What's Callie want?
Callie?
Oh. No, never mind. Anyway.
So, Jared, do you have anything to speak of?
What are we
Probably.
Alright, go ahead.
I said probably, not definitely.
What are we talking about?
Poop.
What are we talking
I don't know.
about?
Okay.
You're staring at me
Okay,
like you have
what?
something
You're
to
gonna say
say, but you're
something,
not
or are you
saying
just gonna
anything.
sigh?
Let's talk about
My
the
foot's
90s.
asleep.
The 90s?
The 90s.
Like 90s kids.
Yeah, 90s.
Ooh.
What was your guys' favorite cartoon show?
Tom and
Goldberg and
Jerry.
Osborne
Titans?
commercials.
Osborne?
Goldberg and Osborne commercials when I was a baby, apparently.
Cool.
Commercials? Goldberg and Osborne?
Yes. Apparently what I would do is whenever one would come on the TV, I'd roll on the floor and then be like, get me a chiropractor and call Goldberg and Osborne.
I can't imagine you as a child.
There's a fun story about swearing, but I'll save that for when this isn't recorded.
Okay.
I watched Tom and Jerry like a real child. not commercials.
I watched, like, was Teen Titans on then?
Teen Titans
Yeah.
was on then.
Yeah, I did
That was
that.
early 2000s.
I
Yeah.
was what's that half dog, half cat?
Oh.
Cat Dog.
Cat dog.
It's literally Cat Dog.
I never watched, like, those shows. Like, I watched,
I'm a
like,
Nick-
PBS.
Oh.
And for, like, forever until, like, I don't know, 4th grade. when
Actually-
I was introduced to Disney Channel.
No, I was
The-
Nickelodeon.
The
No, I
weird
didn't.
thing is
I
when
never
I
watched
was like
Nickelodeon until I was, like, middle school.
when I was like ages 4 to 6, I watched The Simpsons and Seinfeld.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Joey, okay?
Joey,
I'm good.
is that normal?
No?
Okay.
Simpsons?
I mean, The Simpsons can make sense, kind of.
I remember one Disney, like, I was, like, really shocked. This was, like, in
Like
fifth
before
grade,
time.
5th or 4th grade, like, in a Disney show, Zack and Cody.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was...
Show's the best.
Yeah, like, the butler said, shut up. And I'm like, that guy just cussed.
That guy cussed so hard.
I'm like,
That was probably so cute.
And I was like, I can't do this. I can't. Mom, Disney just cussed. Yeah, Mom.
Disney broke!
I remember when someone said, oh my god, and my nanny, who's like super, super religious, like she wouldn't let me watch it. Cause like...
The Lord has...
Yeah, cause it's like, oh, they said that person's name in vain. I used to be like that
This
too.
person sounds like my dad's parents.
She wouldn't let me watch That's So Raven because she was psychic.
Oh,
and she was
wow.
like, that's voodoo.
Oh,
and she also told me that Obama was the Antichrist.
Oh, there we go. We got the red card out.
The
And
red
that
card?
Hillary Clinton was like, I just remember she called her a snake. Like, I was like
All liberals.
12. I was 12 or something. And I just remember.
I want to meet your grandma.
That's not my grandma. That's my
yeah.
nanny.
Nanny, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I had a nanny.
nanny?
You
I had a
sound
couple
so
nannies.
confused,
I had a couple nannies, actually.
Oh, nannies.
So
I'm gonna get a drink of water. This is really creepy.
What?
Okay, so hold on.
Oh, have you heard him?
Hold on. Explain nannies to me. I don't even know what these
My
are.
parents are doctors, so they work a lot of hours.
Right.
That's it. So we
That
needed
doesn't
a
explain
babysitter.
that.
Oh,
So
it's like
nanny's babysitter.
it's like a babysitter times
Basically.
3.
Not really. I mean, nannies or babysitters. Babysitter, it kind of comes with like taking care of kids. Also means like cleaning up after them. You know, feeding.
But so nannies, they take care of kids longer. Babysitters is like a 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah.
But nannies are like
nannies. Yeah, it was like a all day kind of thing.
yeah.
So like a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
They got paid pretty well.
I mean, but like the mom and dad, they're doctors, they're busy.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Yeah, it's not like my parents weren't ever there. It's just
It's
that
not like
they
one
were
of those.
really busy.
It's not like one of those.
Taking care of like 4 kids,
Yes.
and 2 of them are twins, and they're babies.
Exactly. It's not like one of those shows you see on TV.
Yeah.
Where there's like rich.
It's
parents.
not. Yeah, it's not like they left us alone with the nanny for like hours on end.
Yeah.
Kind of, but
No, don't
No.
say that.
No, I know.
Don't say that.
it was fine. It was fun.
All right.
Yeah, she's like my grandma. She's so nice. She taught me how to knit.
How to knit.
Yeah, I can knit.
I still don't see the practicality of knitting.
Oh my gosh, it's just a good thing to know how to do. Like anyone needs to know how to learn to like sew and like fix things, like general things. You know,
Like
you
what
ever
if
live by
the
yourself,
world
Don't propose some
like imploded
hypothetical.
on itself?
Don't propose some situation in which knitting will save your life. I am.
Please.
No.
Yeah.
Do not.
Okay,
don't
what if
say it.
What if all electronics cease to exist?
Yeah, and we had to make our own clothes and things.
People do make clothes. It's called sweatshops. It's horrible.
No, but if there
So
weren't
wait,
electricity, it's not like you.
That brings
can
up a
sew
good
everything.
point. So if the world were to like have no electronics or whatever, and all the electronics were to break down, which country would you think would be the richest?
America would fall apart, so would Dubai. And anywhere, like...
Canada. Just kidding. I don't know.
The South shall rise again. Oh wait, what now?
Oh my god!
I didn't hear that.
The South is rising.
Oh my gosh.
No, like which country?
South America.
Places that don't already have...
Like, would
Yeah.
you think? Would you think? Like for example, not. I don't think China. Well, what do you think on China?
I don't know.
I think...
Yeah,
Try not to think about China.
I mean, what if like no electronics exist? Like they fell apart.
Oh.
How would you like China?
I feel like countries that already kind of don't use a lot of electronics would do better off. You know, it's like they're used to that life.
like the Philippines.
Maybe. No, they use
They use
electronics.
But there's
You
like
just go down the street, you should see all the telephone wires. It's crazy. What are you talking about?
we're talking about like if the world like were like have no
Zombie
electronics.
apocalypse.
Yeah, a zombie apocalypse. Let's say okay.
What would you do in a zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
Joe?
Kill
Huh?
myself.
Kill you?
No,
Oh.
that's awful.
No, you gotta fight.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No, you have to fight.
Yeah, standard of life.
Meh. Okay.
Ability to
Wouldn't
be
you want to
happy.
make like a better future for like everyone else? Okay.
I played The Last of Us.
Let's see.
Ooh.
I'd go to my friend in Phoenix who has like the best like zombie preparation stuff.
Oh,
It's
you don't
really
know the
weird.
people my
Like,
mom
my
works
friend-
with.
Huh?
Ooh.
You don't know the people my mom works with. They live in Marana. They have like bunkers.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. It's crazy.
They
You should see his
probably
weapons
just
collection.
kill me.
It's so pretty.
Pretty
Anyway.
is not a word you
It's extensive.
Girls use the word
And
pretty
they
in all
all
the weirdest
match.
situations.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this one's pink.
His
camo.
guns are gold plated.
I hate camo and pink.
What
So,
about gold
what would you
plating?
hate? What do you
I
like?
actually don't hate pink, but I don't know.
Turquoise is cool. I like
Okay, my favorite colors are like a salmon coral type, or in the winter, maroon burgundy.
burgundy.
I abstain from caring
Ron
about
Burgundy?
colors.
No! You
I
don't
care
know.
about colors
Color?
and visuals.
I don't. I
I
care
bet you
about
do that.
visuals. I
I
don't
bet
care
you do.
about ranking colors.
Okay.
Sorry
Bet
for
I
being
do.
aloof.
I feel like all boys are
And
colorblind
prestigious.
anyway.
Colorblind? What? I'm not color.
I
Actually,
can't see it.
Yeah.
You might-
I'm literally colorblind, but I
Are you really?
a little, but
Andres' status?
probably not on Trace's status.
I
But
loved how you guys matched at prom. It was so cute.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Me and Andres matched
Yeah.
in prom?
Yeah, you did.
I heard you guys killed it at prom.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
fun.
you should have seen
It was
mine.
really fun.
I don't
They
know
were
if I'm-
crazy. They went crazy.
Me and Andres?
Yeah.
Andres did this.
No, what?
What?
Shit,
He
what?
Did, he did this dance move. And it's
This,
cool.
what is this? What? If it,
I don't know. We,
I don't know, but the Latin song was really fun. He like grabbed me and twirled me. It was
oh,
really
no.
funny.
Did you see me in the video? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you missed it.
It's
That
like
was the only fun song, really.
I
Everything
feel like
else was,
Andres is like secretly multifaceted, and I don't know anything about him.
I know he is.
I actually met up with one of his friends from SSA during the film fest. That
yeah,
was-
we were
Oh,
there.
that was her date, his date.
Yeah, that wasn't a no date. It wasn't a date. It wasn't a date. It wasn't a date.
Stop knocking on wood.
I don't know. We went to the
Keep
film
running.
fest. Someone was there with him.
Oh, that's
She's
okay.
she's a song.
Okay. Yeah, he has this whole he has like 5 other lives we don't know about.
Yeah, because he just says he fences, and I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. And then now he's the Latin dancer guy too.
He's
like,
been to
whoa.
Narnia.
Yeah, he's good.
It's I mean some Latin dancer. It's part of his culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, true.
I have no
I wish
culture.
I could dance. Shit.
I can teach you how to waltz.
I'm staying sitting down.
Okay. No?
My favorite song at prom wasn't that. My favorite song is like you guys.
Oh, my man of the year.
Man
Oh
of the
my
Year.
gosh.
That's
so
gosh dang
bad.
it.
That song.
Did you see me?
I did.
Oh, I was.
So,
That song.
Oh my gosh.
Like, sure, it's catchy, but it has no substance or substance.
It doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god.
There was
Anyway.
also jump around.
Jump around.
Jump around.
yeah, but it had Deep Cover by Snoop and Dre.
Oh, it had last episode.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't have Deep Cover.
Oh.
No, that was lame.
I'm going to tell a weird story that I've probably
Wait,
told all of you at different times, but I've never said on the podcast, so I'm just going to say it anyway. This has nothing to do with anything. Oh, God.
Oh. Okay, go ahead, Johnny.
Anyway, when I was a kid, I thought there were 3 races of human beings in this world. I thought there were whites, blacks, and specifically Chinese.
I've never heard this story.
And the only reason is because in my small sheltered world, I knew there were white people, I knew there were black people, I knew Jackie Chan existed. and when I was in kindergarten, this young Mexican child came to school and spoke Spanish, and I was like, Mom, Dad, there's a Chinese kid! He speaks Chinese!
Oh, Joey.
And they both turned, they're like, no, there's not.
Did you have glasses when you were in kindergarten?
No, 3rd grade.
Mine was 2nd grade. Ugh,
I've never worn glasses.
Agreed.
My vision's always
Mine
been
was 2 years.
perfect vision.
good for you. I had the most awkward 6th grade phase. I'm so glad none of you knew me then. It was so bad. You want to talk about puberty and how it changed us?
Yeah,
Let's go for it.
Sure.
Not
why
really,
not?
my childhood was miserable.
We all actually all went to the same middle school, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really know. I knew you
Sorta.
sorta kinda when you dated Annabelle. Do
Oh,
you remember
it
that?
was weird. It was awkward.
It was so awkward.
It was indeed.
Yeah. That's all I really knew about you.
Didn't really know you.
I didn't know
You
you.
knew Joey?
I
Knew
didn't know
Ayham,
Joey.
kind of.
Really?
I kind of knew Joey just for the fedora.
I
So
started
it was
wearing that in, like, the very end of 8th grade, though.
Oh, just kidding. Then I don't remember anything then. Sorry. Glasses, maybe? I don't know. Did you guys hang out with Zach?
No.
No.
No, I started hanging out with him in, like, freshman year.
Me too. I don't know. Kind of.
I still remember the English class that me and Joey had in 8th grade.
Yes, you do. How could you forget?
I
Was
will never forget.
Iverson?
No, Mrs. Valentine, 7th period.
Valentine?
Vandertide.
Valentine? Oh.
I remember tables were flipped, people got stabbed, I got stabbed.
There was flashing. There was flashing involved.
Yeah,
What?
you got flashed. In the
Okay,
past.
no, it was 8th grade. That was when the teacher was gone on whatever leave.
Oh my god!
Because she got really
You
sick,
didn't
and then
actually
we
get
had.
stabbed, I know that, but the
With
flashing...
a pencil. No, with a pencil at least.
No, he actually made a stab.
What is
Yeah, he
the
stabbed
flashing?
us.
I don't care about the
A person
stabbing.
whose name we will not list flashed him and almost me once.
Was it a dude?
It was.
Yes.
It was a dude.
Of course, it was a dude. Girls don't flash people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not in school. Anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
And so.
You weren't in California.
Good lord. Well, that's different. Those are adult people.
Okay.
Adult.
No.
True.
Yeah, it was... Never mind.
And so. They had the long-term sub, and then
the sub is so nice.
Oh my gosh.
he
I
was
remember
he
that.
was too nice.
He
didn't
was
have
really
any.
cute. I remember that. Sorry. Wait, was he? Was it that guy?
I don't know.
I don't know,
Jasper,
Mr.
he has
Leonard.
his
Senior
car.
Leonard.
Mr. Leonard.
Leonard.
It was Leonard. He
we
was
gotta
cool.
suggest that name.
He wasn't cute. He was just funny.
Suggest that name?
We should make a suggestion of him being the sub for us. Request.
Oh,
Where?
for
He
Rogers?
probably left the
Wait,
state.
You're not there.
He probably left the state.
Anyway.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Should we talk about something like?
No, seriously.
I'm
Let's
kinda
not
interested
talk
to
about
see-
my youth
like, I just-
because it
no,
was
I just-
miserable.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
What were you about to say?
I just wanted to know what you guys were like before middle school. 'Cause I didn't know you then.
I was like literally I was an angel. I was
Me
so
too.
nice.
Except for the other things that you know about.
Yeah, but like I was so nice. I went to SSA.
Mm-hmm.
I got bullied a little bit, but
Why?
then I switched to I don't know. I was too nice. Then I switched to cross. Everyone was so mean. I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Hell
like,
school?
yeah, but like, I mean, the respect was like 0
Mm-hmm.
at cross,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, really?
Kind of, yeah.
And I was just like, I'm not gonna talk to anybody. It's
And it's really, yeah, Cross is kind of
Cross is
scary.
It's a rough place.
It's so rough. Yeah,
It's a rough place full of
Mean
pre-adolescents,
yeah.
and then
kids. They
everyone's.
don't know what to do with their bodies because everyone's different sizes, and it's really funny. Isn't it true?
It is kinda true.
Everyone's so different, like physically. It's like what?
And then when freshman came, was
I like freshman year.
You like freshman?
I didn't, but then again, perpetual identity crisis.
Sorry. Well, I was like so motivated freshman year, and it's just gotten worse and worse.
I was the other way. Like,
Oh.
freshman year I didn't care, and now I actually do.
Yeah, I wish I had that. Because, I don't know. Like, my motivation is, like, gone so down. Whatever. That's okay.
I'm like
Well, actually, it's not okay, because I beat.
I'm so outgoing this year though.
Huh?
I'm so outgoing this year.
You are.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like-
so popular in IB.
You're
How
intricate.
do you do it?
I don't,
You're in, like, every single, like, group.
I'm just like
Because you know there are groups in IB.
Yeah, little sects.
I don't know.
Ours
Understand.
sort of
Like,
fell
Tell me,
apart.
could you?
Yeah, it did. You
Ours.
guys, it was, like, you guys and Liam, and then it fell apart.
No, I
Liam
wanna-
screwed off, and then you became like everyone.
Now
so
you are
Now you're
everyone.
distant. So now it's just us. Now
No,
it's just
no,
us. We're
no,
special.
no. What are the sex?
What?
Sex.
Sex.
SECTS, not SEX.
Okay,
Sex.
there's like
You
the.
can't say it. You, like, say
What
like,
are the
groups.
sex?
Okay.
You sound like Sarah. I'm sorry.
Oh
So,
god.
I don't have braces here. I must add.
I had braces.
I've never had dental
I have a
work done,
bridge.
ever.
Never
my
had
mouth.
braces.
Sex. Sex.
Sex.
Stop saying it. Let's call it
SECKS.
clicks.
Sex.
Let's just call them
Cleeks.
clicks.
What are the clicks? What are the
Okay.
clicks?
So it was like, at first it was kind of like the popular / jocks.
Which
So
are?
like Hunter
That'd be
and Nate
Hunter and Coleman.
and Coleman, those are the guys. And then like Katya's cool with everyone, but she's kind of, you know, she's like pretty popular. And Kim, you know.
That's that. So Katya and Kim are one.
No, well, like, just they're all in one group. And then, I mean, Andres, no one knew what to do with Andres. Because
He just showed up out of nowhere from
and
SSA.
and then he impressed us all, and it was like, where do you go? Where do you fit? And he fits everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
He actually does.
And the
Which is odd. I can never get a read on him.
That sounds so bad. And then, there's the Fab Five, which is what Hannah calls us.
The band girls, and then Sarah and Hannah.
Sarah and Hannah, because we're the girls. I don't know. Like, we were all super duper close, and then, I don't know.
What happened?
Drama.
Okay, drama. Okay, let's keep it. Alright.
Yeah, and then...
And then there's Sophia Genevieve, Cezanne Callie.
And then,
And...
like, Afruz and Lauren and Bridget and Shawnee, kind of.
And there's like, what are they?
I don't know. They're, like, quiet.
Yeah. And I think I don't have a say. Do I have a say?
You were with us, and then you sort of
and then it kind of
went away.
dissolved.
No, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. It's good to be social.
It is good to be social.
Yeah. I wasn't really, like, friends with you guys before.
Exactly.
Yay!
Now we're all social.
Kind
Ish.
Kind
No,
of.
I'm not
In
looking-
IB.
I'm not looking forward to summer because I always go through social withdrawals and
Me
like
too.
long
My
things
parents,
of depression.
my parents,
Every
tell me
summer.
to get out of my room.
Yeah, I don't go
Like,
anywhere.
normal
Like I do
teenagers
nothing.
don't-
Like
that
this is
problem.
what I know that what you guys are going through. Like what I did was basically, I forced myself to be in situations that get me out of my room, whether I liked it or not, and
That's
I just
good.
went with it.
I tend to like social situations, though. It's just I'm lazy.
Like for example, like getting a job, that helped me a bit.
But you had a job for years.
Yeah, but exactly. But it's like, like the first time I had a job, I was like really quiet. I was like really shy, and I was sweating. And I was like, I couldn't communicate with a customer.
Aww.
And like over the years, like customers would start yelling at me for simplest stuff, and I was always getting that. But now when I go to the UPS store, I'm so confident. I'm like, I own the place. Right? I'm like,
Well,
Technically,
you told
you
me
do.
about how you sort of overcharge some people.
well, overcharge them so they can leave. All right, my
That's
services are very valuable. All right.
Oh my lord.
Like, for example, a customer comes in, and I'm like, and she's like, oh, you guys are this with my package, and show up in this day, and I'm like, read the fine print, not guaranteed, get out.
That's so weird.
Basically.
See, I find that it's a lot easier for me to engage socially with people that I've never met before
Yeah.
than people
It is more
than with
fun
people
that
that
way.
I've like seen before and sort of know.
That is.
Because then it's like, because if I know this, I've seen this person and like talked with them before, it's like, oh, I probably don't have anything in common with you if I don't know you yet.
Girls
And
are difficult though. Well, like when you go to the same school, and you've kind of never really acknowledged each other. It's not like you can start now because that would be considered odd.
Here's a great example. Today when I went to Fry's to grab like a lunch, there's
I
this
saw
girl.
Mrs. Christman at Circle K. Sorry.
What happened?
No, I just went in because.
And? Said hi?
Yeah, I said hi.
Cool.
And it was weird because it's like just seeing a teacher out of school.
Out of their natural environment.
Yeah, and it was like your hair is up and you're wearing like sweatpants. It's fine.
Yeah, my mom feels the same way, and she is a teacher.
Yeah.
So it's the same. It's awkward for them too.
Okay.
It's like
What's
they
it?
have a...
So wait, who was saying something before?
And then
What were
I
you saying
went home
before?
and Mrs. Cowno was there.
What?
Yeah.
She was at your house.
Yeah.
Just
Well, my
there.
brothers had their birthday party today,
Oh, and
and her son's their best friend.
Oh,
So she's
it's a
always
small world.
over.
Like, it's so weird to have
And like Hannah's mom is also the piano teacher of my brother's other best friend, and it's weird.
You guys are like a small...
It
No,
really
No,
is.
Tucson's weird like that.
It's-
I can give you two stories right now, and that Erica Ponder Gilby.
Yeah.
Her mom works with my dad in a specific office downtown
Mm-hmm.
in a weird place, and they've known each other since
Cool.
we were
She's
kids.
really cool.
I apparently met her once when I was 8. But
Yeah, it's like one time when my cousin and I were shopping, and you know Talia.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so we saw her, and her brother is dating this girl named Sammy Jo, who's also really good friends with my cousin, so we were all there, in a circle, this is weird! We all know
like
each
the
other.
connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, there was this CDO girl, a girl that went to CDO at Fry's with her mom, and she looked at me, I looked at her, and I was like, should I say hi to you? Because I really don't.
Yeah, there's
know.
always
You
that
just
weird
kind of
thing.
smile and wave.
Or like
Yeah.
people you knew in elementary school, they're like completely different now, and it's just like I don't know how to speak to you anymore.
Yeah, it's always the quiet ones that are like super like out there. Does that happen to you? Did that happen to you?
Not really. My example is what's his name? Jamal. I can't remember his last name. Yeah.
He
He's in
straightened his hair for so long in middle school. I remember.
He's
that.
in our
Yeah,
calculus.
exactly. And I don't know how to
He's in your
interact with him.
calculus.
Yeah.
That
Say-
makes
say
me
salam
not
alaikum
feel
to him.
good about
What?
my
Say
abilities.
salam
now.
alaikum to him. He's Arab. He's a Palestinian. He's a bro. He's a bro.
Jamal is such a bro,
Yeah.
but not in that. Not in your way. Anyway,
But
what next?
Say, yeah.
I want to find out if we are actually like distantly related.
Distantly related.
Like,
I've
Because
always
they
wanted
both
to go
have the
on-
same type of skin. They're both from the Philippines.
I wonder, like, how far back do you think it would go? Like,
I don't know. I've always wanted to try Ancestry.com, but I've always
I
been
did
like,
it.
nah.
I did it, and it made no sense. And it was like I was in 6th grade, and it.
Don't you feel like that site might just tell you stuff you want to hear?
Yeah.
Might
Yeah.
not be true. Like, did you know that your grandfather invented the telephone in 1972? Like,
Telephone.
That's a
1970.
late time.
Telephone.
that's what I'm saying.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
joke. Huh?
Remember that Snapchat that I took about my full name?
No,
No.
Yes,
I
I remember
You
that.
know that Snapchat?
I don't think I was friends with you then.
No, the Snapchat. Snapchat was invented like this year, but like I don't think I sent it to you.
Like,
It was basically it's on my red book. It's on my book.
oh,
Yeah, it's basically this long, my full name. And you
really?
want to
Is
hear
it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Ayham,
Yeah.
Fras,
Uh-huh.
Ahmed Rada Rashid, Abdul Hadi, Uthman,
You forgot
Saleh,
your name.
Uthman Saleh El Uteba. That's
Oh my
basically my
gosh.
full name. El Uteba is the tribe from Saudi Arabia.
Jeez,
That's
Louise.
basically how they basically track it. So
Dang.
my dad's side of the family comes
That's
from
cool.
originally was from Saudi Arabia.
I have
So,
no
like-
culture.
But like I think we should do something like that in a way. Like that's what
In America?
and like like something like that. Like
Everyone in the South was like, okay, I'm not going there.
yeah.
Well, they used to do that
Wait,
thing.
what?
Nothing.
Because
like
no,
everyone's last
I
name
know.
in Memphis is Memphis, okay? And you just scatter spread the name.
I know my family history though. That's the thing. There was a
That's
book
cool.
published about it. They came from Germany in
What?
the 17th. Yeah.
Like a book?
Yeah,
That's
there was
good.
a book written
That's
about my
good.
dad's side of the family. They came from Germany. There were two noblemen brothers
That's
from
awesome.
like Eastern Germany in 1754, I think. And then they stayed. But then there's stuff about slavery, and it's
Oh.
not great.
My grandma just tells us stories about, like, how our family, or how her side of the family at least, came to America. So that's cool. And she was, like, in all these wars, and she was like, we have to eat coconut and mango for, like, ever.
The weird thing is
Yeah.
I don't know how my dad went to America.
Huh.
He always like avoids the subject.
Really?
Yeah, but it's okay. He's in he was in the Air Force, so
Oh.
it's not gonna be like it's not.
I know, but I want to know.
I want to know too. It's
You
like,
should ask
Dad,
him.
how do you?
Why don't I ask him? Just kidding. I don't know.
No,
I've never met your dad.
he's like the same. He's darker than you.
What does that have to do
Like,
with
no one's ever
anything?
met my parents.
I
I've
know.
seen
So
your
far.
parents. Your dad called you and then talked to me about how the gate isn't secure, and I was like,
I've
I'm sorry, I
heard
can't
he's
fix it.
scary
Well, your dad's
or
Muslim. isn't he?
intimidating.
Like, we can have a connection here.
Could.
All right.
You could.
I've heard
I
that he's
could.
intimidating.
Yeah, but you heard that from Courtney probably, I bet.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not that bad. You just have to understand his motives.
He got
because-
kind of. It sounded upset with me when I'm just like, yeah, people just going through the gate. Like, I can't fix it.
Yeah. He
They
tries.
leave it
Does he
open
know
most of the
Arabic?
day,
What?
and the
He took
sidewalk's
Arabic
always
in
open.
college, but he doesn't know any now, I don't think.
I want to meet your dad now. I want to like meet him. I want to like. Oh, you're Muslim, eh? Speak some Arabic.
A?
Hey.
Hey, you're one of the
Canadian
Muslims.
Muslim, aren't you?
Oh.
When I was working on one of my chemistry eyes, I found the
Interesting how
perfect
you
Canadian
do that.
stereotype, and it made me so happy.
What?
When I was working, there was a guy, and he was just doing like a demo for his students, but he was so Canadian, and he even did the whole A thing in between words, and I was like, this makes me so happy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. That's like interesting how you're like, oh, he's Muslim. I should talk to him. Like, you know, with other religions, it's not like that
It's
doesn't
not-
really
No,
No,
happen.
because
Oh, he's a
Like,
Christian?
I'm
Is he a Baptist or a
Presbyterian.
Lutheran or a
Yeah.
Catholic? Or like, what is going on? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't
it's
get
like
why
with
Christ-
Presbyterians, it's like
I don't get why Christianity has so many sects.
I don't know.
Sects. Sects.
Cliques.
Clicks.
It ends with a
Different
QUE. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Sections.
I don't know.
It's a click.
I was
Because
thinking
I
about
think-
niche things.
Ain't nobody messing with that.
Because I think
Click.
no like group of people can think the exact same way. All that matters is the individual in a religion. Like really, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
I really
I'm
don't
not
care.
like
what
in any
people's
organized
businesses.
religion, and that's why I have my little ontological argument that I explained to him.
Indeed.
Which makes like that's what.
Are we talking about religion now?
Yeah, why not?
We can raise it.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be bad.
Yeah.
No insulting. Okay.
I know.
No
Right.
insulting.
Yeah, you
Okay.
idiot.
One insult for each religion.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you
This is-
fool.
This is a terrible rule. Alright, Ayham, go on.
We should have a roast, like an IB roast.
What?
No, we
Zero.
shouldn't.
Whoa.
No, we shouldn't.
Yes.
Roast?
No,
No, we
because
should.
eventually it would get serious.
What
Yeah, it
is-
would get bad.
It would
Like,
get bad.
what does that mean? I
That's
would
where we
say-
It's
sit
where
around
you
and
sit around
insult
and make
each
fun
other.
of someone.
Oh.
Like, and then someone has to take it. All right, sit there and take it,
Okay.
and everyone is like in a
That-
line.
I feel
That's
like
a
that would make me
horrible.
cry.
That's a horrible
if that
idea.
ever happened, I would cry.
Like, have you seen a roast in Comedy Central?
Oh,
No.
good God.
No, like
Comedy
when Donald-
essential.
But no. Here's the thing. They will have to pick 5 people to roast them.
That's awful.
Yeah, like no. Like you, like if you're gonna be roasted, you pick the 5 people
Oh.
to roast you.
Oh.
So
That's not too bad.
it's not too bad. So it's like okay.
Well, that's not as bad.
I already hate myself. I don't need other people to make me hate myself more.
I know, yeah.
No, yeah, that's really sad. I've never heard of that term before, though.
Roast.
The first thing I thought was like a
I
barbecue.
don't think people use it. I think you use it.
It was like, sure, let's have a barbecue. IB barbecue. Pool party.
Oh, good God! I'm gonna not spin it around anymore.
Okay. Thank you for
Whoops.
hitting me with your jewelry.
No, it's all good. Alright.
And you bling, homie.
Come on, bling.
Get that scope,
Swag
baby.
on.
Matt, what do you want to do when you?
What do I want to do? I have no idea what I want to do with my life
I
at
don't
all.
either. I'm like having second thoughts about like medicine. It's like, would I really want to do that? I mean, the pay would be good.
Do what makes you happy, not what makes you wealthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
But I don't know what makes me happy.
Like, I know
Think
what I
about
want
it,
to
like,
do.
That's what I do. I
That's-
just sit down and think about myself and the people around
I
me.
can't.
Let's
I'm really
tell
bad
each
at
other what
that.
should they be. What should they be? Like?
Ooh.
Let's tell ask each other.
Yay! Friendship exercise.
All right, you can be a hitman. You can be a dictator. Other way around, actually.
What would I be? You didn't say what I would be.
Also hitman.
Oh, sweet.
Hit woman.
I don't care. Thanks, Matt.
Assassin lady. How's that?
Not just normal assassin.
People would like. No one would ever
What was
suspect
it
me.
for the Spanish thing where it said, "What would you do if you had to make a bunch of money in 3 hours?" I was like, "I'd be a hitman. I'd
I
buy."
said a waitress because you get tips.
Get tips, don't be a waitress.
Let's be,
Boom.
let's be serious now. Let's be serious.
Okay.
Joey, I can see you as like a writer or a journalist.
Me too.
That's what I want to do.
I know.
With my life.
Just
That's
you have
good.
beautiful language in your papers.
Oh, thank
It's like
Mm.
It's like
Those words.
Oh!
Stop!
Oh!
You
And,
guys!
like side horses,
You
mom.
guys!
Like, oh!
You guys!
Jeez.
Oh,
not-
No more.
God. Okay,
I
okay.
was.
It
Oh.
went too far. I am.
What could Ayham
It
be?
was Matt. It went too far.
What could Ayham be?
Oh yeah, really
You
quick.
could be anything. I
Oh, wait,
feel
no,
like
Joey,
you
what?
wanted to.
Oh no, just the other day I was thinking about something and that like I also like the idea of being an emotional therapist, but I realize I take issue with charging people for emotional support, and also I wouldn't be able to live with myself if someone were to kill themselves.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
It's true.
You know, I think therapists or psychologists have like the #1 like suicide rate for like medical professions. So don't do that. Don't do it.
I went to one once. He tried to rob my family.
Oh,
Sort of.
awesome.
Whoa,
Moving
yeah.
on.
Let's get into that.
Oh,
No.
that's some nasty.
Let's not get it. What?
That's some nasty like business. Stuff.
Like he tried.
Oh, okay. Nasty's not the best adjective.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Ayham.
Matt. Oh, okay.
Okay,
What could
you want to
Ayham
go
be?
in a circle?
Let's go in a circle. Matt.
Let's go in a circle.
Okay.
Matt.
Exactly. See?
Well, like, what are you good at? You're really kind of funny.
You're hilarious.
Sorry.
The thing is, like, I feel like we're formulating these ideas off of what we say we want to be, and you've never said you want to be anything.
Exactly.
So-
So
Exactly.
that's
Hold on.
good.
That's
Okay.
good. That's
Okay, okay.
that makes us think.
Actually, no, you can do that thing you said you want to do in 7th grade, which is sell caricatures on the side of a road. On the side
7th
of a
grade,
highway.
you had such high ambitions. Did I tell you my sister said she wants to marry an Asian brain surgeon so she can have cute kids and stay at home.
Are you
And, like, be a mom.
suggesting to be? Anyway,
Matt? No. I was just saying my... Oh.
Communications.
I can see you in like not like a low level tier job, like a high level tier.
Sorry. I was just thinking... Never mind.
Like, do you like speaking in public?
I wouldn't say I like it, but I'd say that I'm confident doing it.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
that's
confident.
good. That's
You're-
good. Because I can't do it at all.
That's pretty
I
good.
can't start claiming up.
Are you a good liar?
What?
Like, are you
He's asking you to be a politician.
No, a lawyer.
Lawyer?
Same thing.
Ooh.
Like some sort of like legal process. I can see in the
No,
legal.
I hate the American legal process.
Then go somewhere else. Travel.
If you don't like it, you can get out!
There's some Sharia law back in Saudi Arabia.
You just hurt their ears.
You're not listening. No
Well,
one listens to these.
I don't know.
I have.
What are your top 3 main interests? Like, if you were to pick a 3, what would it be?
top 3 main interests. I don't know. I don't have anything in like terms of like career paths that I know of.
Just any.
But like I know that I
Yeah,
want
me
to do
neither.
something.
I have weird interests.
And like thought about it, and I was like, if I were to do something, I would do something that people can say, "Hey, that's pretty cool." At, and that's kind
That
of
is
what I
cool.
came up with.
Get really good at falconry. Just teach that.
Do you like traveling?
The pursuit of
Traveling?
love is like falconry.
I think seeing places is interesting. Yes.
Yeah, do you like languages?
Are you good in Spanish?
You know what?
Debatable.
You know, it would be a really, really cool job if you went to, like, I don't know, if you just, like, stayed in a place and then had, like, tour guides for, like, Americans, and you could just...
There is that, like,
I know.
that's the thing. I
is
saw,
a
when I
thing.
went to San
You
Francisco, I saw the group that's organizing my thing to Europe. They had a station set... Stop doing that. They had a station set up in San Francisco, and they were taking a group of kids around. the
Yeah,
city.
exactly. Well, not, like, in America. You could go to, like, travel all these different places and then have, like, just these American tourists and, like, show them around. I feel like that would be a cool job.
I think he's.
I mean,
know.
I
He's
feel
too
like
good
you...
for it.
Yeah, you have...
You're
you,
too good
you
for
were,
him.
Yeah, your potential's much better than that, but I feel like that'd be a really fun job.
Oh yeah, it's
Just saying.
just because a fun job is fun doesn't make it. I don't want to like again like what makes you. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you guys get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you
Naruto.
good at?
Hmm?
What are you good
What are you
at?
good
Like,
good at?
video games. That's all I know about you.
Ooh, are you a good artist? Do you know how to program in a way?
No. No.
Oh, Matt.
What?
It's
Didn't
difficult.
you get... Yeah, you told
I
me
don't
about
think
what
that
happened
we
on your
know-
computer
I don't
last
know
night.
enough about you.
Video game tester?
Hey, that's a thing.
Ah.
Yeah. Very few people get into it.
Oh god.
My uncle
Get
was
it?
the guy at Disneyland who tested all the rides.
Marketing at Ubisoft.
That's very specific.
Go to Canada.
I'm just thinking, like, I can see you in, like, the video game industry, but not, like, in the actual, process of making video games, but, like, the business side of things.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can really see that.
Go for it, Matt. We just,
I'm ready. Going for it, kids.
Yay.
I can actually, yeah.
Hey, what about Ayham, though?
Yeah, what about Ayham?
You could do anything.
Politician.
Yeah. You could be a
There you
diplomat.
A
You could
diplomat?
be, like, a therapist if you wanted. You could be go into medicine. I don't know about a writer. That's like...
No, I'm not writing.
Yeah.
I feel like since you know how to speak Arabic, you already have an in to a lot of international business, like, positions.
And the CIA is just craving me.
Is that why you get emails just...
No, just like, because my dad works for the VA, and then my dad keeps on saying, are you interested in the CIA? Because they're like,
You could do that.
I'm like,
that would be big.
CIA,
Oh, I can't
people
do that.
die for, like, entering the CIA, and just, like, some mystery stuff happens within the CIA.
But
Mysteries.
it would be really cool. Would you be allowed to say that you're in the CIA if you get into the CIA?
Yeah, you're allowed to say that you're in the CIA, but you can't say anything about what you do.
Okay. You'd get so many girls.
That's my top priority.
Just saying. Just
All
saying.
this is about...
Do something that attracts women. Boom.
I don't know. I feel like you meet a lot of like nerdy like gamer girls at your job if you ever did the video game marketing thing. So good for you. It's like your
Exactly my demographic.
gamer girls.
Let's do.
Me and Nick cosplay.
Yeah, what about me?
Alright, let's do Rachel.
What?
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 Alright, Rachel, what about you?
I don't know. You tell me. That's what this exercise is, isn't it?
Sex or
Is it not? What?
No!
What?
That
Whoa!
song is horrible.
We don't talk about that song.
Okay.
Oh, that was a song?
There are children in the street.
That's a song?
That's a song.
I thought you were like telling me that should be my
I'll explain to
profession.
you.
Oh.
It was-
Oh my god.
My friends used to tell me that I should do that like type of therapy because I knew so much about it when we were so young.
We're still talking about exercising.
Not if I can help it.
Okay.
Anyway, Rachel.
Hmm.
You're very funny, and I'm coming.
Thank you.
Alright.
Sweet. Yeah, just keep them coming. Just keep going. What?
Silence incurring.
Really? Do you have no idea?
Hold on. I'll go.
Because I'm seriously like lost.
Why are you whispering that? I heard that.
I
Why
would
are
be
you
very
whispering?
good at chemistry
No one
if we
listens.
spent more time on things. And
doing
didn't
That's your
have such
NHL.
fast pace.
We're doing
Oh,
like
okay.
honors chemistry right now at college level. Like,
It is.
Yep.
My
Like college
tutor,
level.
he's like a chemistry major at the U of A, says that.
He's just like,
So
what is
that
this
we-
stuff that you're
He's
learning?
like, oh my gosh, this is stuff that we're doing. It's kind of crazy.
uh,
Yeah, we do like SN1 and SN2, and you don't
There's a
learn that until
laser.
like your second year of college chemistry or something. Just kind of cray.
Good
Anyway.
lord.
I don't
What?
know. Do something that makes you happy.
No!
You're an
Music.
emotional person.
I
I get
Not the
that.
bad way.
okay.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't see that usually being a bad thing, depending on who you are.
Emotional
Yeah.
depends.
Well, some
Like
people
a
get all
hysterical?
melodramatic about
Well,
it.
not hysterical.
Yeah, that's good. Because I hate drama. Mellow people are better.
You
Not
like
melodramatic
do you like
people.
business.
Business.
I don't think I'd be very good at it.
Do
Honestly.
you like working at a hospital?
I've never had to work in a hospital. I have never had that experience.
Right.
I've never had a lot of experience with things. Really, all I do is read in my room,
I really,
on my laptop, and watch YouTube videos all day.
Oh, YouTube video. I've been on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, you gotta
YouTube,
volunteer at a hospital.
I know.
And, like volunteering, guys. If you want to go on a career path, volunteer at that career path and see if you actually like it.
I know. I am.
It's like basically.
But you're not telling me what I should do.
I don't know. You're telling us about how you're doing all these like building a church in Mexico and that sort of thing. So like, do something that involves helping people.
I'm.
And then you also do music, so maybe you could...
That was also one of my ideas. Was musical therapy. That's kind of what I'm doing my EE on
All right.
to help.
That's. Yeah, you like music very much.
Kind of.
And
I feel like I've just been like playing music for so long that I don't know what I would do if I just suddenly stopped, you know? It's like I already invested so much time and effort into it.
It's like us with video games.
Right?
Yeah,
I
I could
guess.
stop.
I could not. Ooh. Not
What
gonna
if you
lie.
got tired of video games? What would you do?
there's
I'd
no
find
such
something
thing.
else.
No such thing.
Like what?
I honestly don't think I will, though. 'cause
I enjoy writing and listening to music, though I would never try to
Writing
make it.
music?
No, writing and listening to music.
Oh, I was like,
Music.
what?
No.
Joey! That's crazy. 'cause
See, I think
composition
creative writing is
tough.
like really... I think that's something enjoyable.
Creative
I don't really
writing?
do
I'm
it.
so bad at it.
I don't
tried
know,
it.
I do it as,
It's
like-
awful. I'm good at editing works and things.
I find it as a good coping mechanism for when you feel like garbage.
Oh, I've never done that.
Composition.
I
Write a
can't
story about
compose.
someone else feeling like garbage, and then you won't feel as bad because you will compare yourself to your character.
Oh.
So how's that video going?
What video?
What video?
For the
You never told me
for what?
what I would
Oh,
be.
oh,
Like you never,
Let's
like
go
you guys never gave me an answer.
okay. We're trying to formulate. We have a formula.
Okay, what's the formula that you've been using?
Let's
for
ask her a
everyone
couple
else?
more questions. Guys.
Okay.
Couple more questions.
Do you enjoy being around other people,
Yes,
even if they're indecent?
especially.
So you like being around awful people,
Indecent how?
as in they're bad people, as
No.
in you don't like them. Okay.
Actually, well, bad people. I don't know. how would you describe bad people? Like, what is...
How are you in tense situations?
Intense situations? Yeah. What? I don't think I've ever had to experience any intense situations. I've had a very easygoing childhood. I'm just...
Agreed.
Like, yeah, my parents are doctors. I've never really had to go outside my room.
Do you think it feels like you're obligated to go into the medical field?
Yes.
Okay, that's the problem.
Don't operate on obligations.
Yes.
I know.
Joey's right.
I mean, it runs in the family. Everyone's a musician or an engineer.
Are you good in your instrument?
I would say so, yes.
Sorry to be so direct. But
I'm not very... Well, I mean, I'm not good enough to get a scholarship, but I am pretty good. I will say that. Like, I don't know about flute, because I was, like, second chair at regionals, but I didn't audition for state.
So would you think if you were to go to, say, U of A, you'll be in their marching band?
You could always tell it's me, just by my height. It'd be funny. It's like, oh, there's Rachel. That happens a lot. Even in, like, marching band. So, yeah, whatever.
It's because medical field and music, two separate roads.
I know.
Very, very separate.
Well, I mean, my cousin, he's graduating this year with, like, he majored in, like, neuroscience and a minor in music.
Huh.
But you're not your cousin.
I know.
You got. I know that I have like cousins who are top class in the Middle East, and they're going to the medical field. I get what you're saying, but you gotta stop thinking about what other people are doing.
I know.
And
One.
Do you ever feel like in your family, like how many cousins do you have?
60 something.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like, what do I have to contribute to this family? Like,
Here's something that
Is
I can...
everyone out there, like other people who are 10 times more than you are?
My family's a lot different, so here's some piece of advice that I have, that I focus less on what I want to do and more on what I don't want to do and how I want to avoid that, because I look at people in my life that have made bad choices and wound up in bad places, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to be unlike that and be able to live happily and do something I'm proud of. So...
I don't know what I wouldn't want to do.
Like, have 3 kids at 27 and work construction.
Maybe not construction. I don't know how good I'd be at that.
How's that someone in my life?
That's very interesting. Think about what you don't want to do.
That's what I did.
And avoid it.
That's interesting. Or, I feel like, I don't know.
So, like, I've always just wanted to march to the beat of my own drum.
Well, you have to figure that, you have to find that beat.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're just marching.
True.
Like the British.
Why aren't you an author yet?
Because I'm lazy.
Yeah. What?
I'm gonna write this summer.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, those are like some stuff I would find in books. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Well, when you're an only child and live in a quiet house, you have a lot of time to think about stuff.
Which isn't particularly a bad thing.
It is after a point, because then you start going insane, and I'm not making that up.
Who do you think is the most likely to be famous when we're all older in IB?
Who's the most talented?
Andres.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And I was thinking Joey if we become an author.
Oh, thanks.
I can see Joey like just
killing it.
Because
You're gonna kill it in the real world.
Well, thank you.
Because you actually see it like through a very clear scope. Basically.
Yeah, I've never had to deal with the real world.
You see it clearly.
My parents pay for everything. It's kind of...
Your parents pay for everything?
Yeah.
Guys, imagine your parents paying for everything.
Oh my god.
Imagine if your parents are paying for everything, guys.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
It's just...
That's vaguely where I am.
Well, I mean, they paid for, like, my car. They give me money for gas and food and shopping and everything. Books, I guess.
Like, I don't, like...
I need to get a job.
No.
I haven't bought anything in a very long time. I'm thinking about that. I mean, aside from, things that you do to live, like eating food.
Yeah, your parents should cover that.
I got a Starbucks today.
I almost did, but then I didn't.
Starbucks.
You made fun of all of us for our Starbucks choices that one time.
Oh yeah,
what
the
do
U
you
of
drink
A.
at Starbucks?
You had your little refresher thing, and everybody was like, "Why are you such a girl?"
We had the same drink, and I was like, "Girl." Yeah.
I wanted to try something different. I was like, oh, that's...
The berry hibiscus refresher.
Hibiscus. I never heard of that word before. I was
Oh
like,
my gosh!
That's a flower.
Can I tell you the story of how my brother sassed Andres at the gala?
He did? Oh
yeah, it
god.
was so funny. So there's like hibiscus punch, right?
Wow, what did I miss?
Why didn't I go to that? Why didn't I go to
Why did
calculus?
any of you go?
We were at calculus.
Oh my
We
gosh.
were there technically.
Whatever.
I had a problem.
That was really late.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a 6 to 8.
Okay, well anyway, my brother was there and he was like looking for drinks and Andres was like, do you want to try this? It's like hibiscus punch. And my brother's like, well, it kind of looks like grape juice. He's like, well, you know, it's hibiscus. It's like the flower. And my brother goes like, I know, turns and like, oh, it's fantastic.
Oh my god.
And Andres was like, and then he just laughed. So, yeah, they're almost 11. They're like preteen status.
Oh gosh.
Are
Are they in middle
the
school?
worst. No, they're going to be in 6th grade, but they'll be at Harrelson.
Oh, they're gonna hit rock bottom in the 6th grade. They're gonna be like...
No,
what is it?
Harrelson.
Oh, Harrelson.
That's
okay.
when you're top dog, man.
7th grade. Oh.
It's like you're in the middle. I hated 7th grade. All my friends ditched me at lunch. Yeah, they would just like run away, and I'm like, okay.
See, this might sound strange, but like the only thing I worry about, like, coming into like a new school year is like, where do I go for lunch? Because I'm not worried about anything else, because classes, you're supposed to go to classes with people there and like talk to people. But then at lunch, it's just like, now what do you do?
Yeah, you're supposed to be social. You have to have your own friends and things. It's hard. Yeah, but they just like ran away and was like, I'm gonna find new friends. Bye.
You have no idea.
Yeah. The solution for that was basically I hit the library.
Really?
And I just sat there and I just pull out my phone and go on YouTube and that's it.
Middle school?
That wasn't. Oh, middle school. Middle school. What did I do on lunch? Actually, I don't know. I just sat there. I just remember just sitting there, just like.
I remember having a place like under a tree.
Yeah.
It's 8th grade. I don't know. Whatever.
It's like very nice.
Our school has like the best trees. It's like my
It's the
favorite
worst
part.
grass too.
No, it's my favorite part. We have the prettiest trees.
We have this white tree, this random white tree in the middle of campus.
Those dang white things.
Isn't it a birch?
I don't even know what a birch is.
What's a
It's
birch?
a type of tree.
It's a tree. Birch.
Google it.
Jeez.
Birch.
Starts with a B.
B-I-R-C-H.
B.
How do you not know different types of trees?
Well,
Lord.
I know different types of sands, but not trees. Like,
Wow.
oh, I had a discussion with Kaufman over that.
Different types
Wow.
of sand?
He's like, what is beautiful to you? And then Callie's like, oh, the beach. And Katya's like, oh, this.
Germany. And
Oh, this! I love it. It's
This,
so
yeah.
good.
And then Genevieve's, the typical Genevieve answer. And Liam's,
typical Genevieve.
Liam's just like, when I throw my money into the air, it comes down in the sunlight.
But he'll say it, like
And then
10 different ways.
Hannah said,
See, that's one of the things that bothers me so much about him. He compensates
Oh,
so hard for not
Let's
knowing.
not talk about this!
Oh god. Okay.
No more.
Okay, well,
He's not gonna listen.
Look, every time...
Organic, Will.
Is she
Organic.
really?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Shout out to Organic. She's the greatest coordinator.
We love you.
Yeah,
Your
well,
family's
well,
cute. We saw them at the film
Yeah,
fest.
thank you.
Yeah, she's so helpful though. She goes to all of our events.
Thank you. She's just the best.
Thank you, Mrs. Barkanic.
You are the best.
You are fantastic. And I apologize for the drama, and I know that you try to, discourage it from happening, but it does happen.
And I had no
And
idea of the
it's-
situation at hand, and during the night
Yeah,
making
no
it
one
happen.
knows.
I am just like, I have no idea what's going on all the time. I'm never at fault for
I'm
anything.
confused.
What?
It's fine. Oh,
Okay.
None of us are innocent.
Okay.
I'm
In
totally
like gossip
innocent.
way.
We can talk about that after I
Okay.
hit the stop
Okay,
button.
okay.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay,
an hour.
thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.